Hello, I'm Amy Marsh, HR Director with Westerly Group. Many of you will have seen our previous tribute services at key family times, such as Christmas or on Mother's Day. Therefore, continuing in that vein, today's webcast is being dedicated to our fathers. Due to the ongoing pandemic, we know that many households will not be able to acknowledge today in its usual way, and so we wanted to ensure that our families still have access to a Father's Day remembrance service through an online broadcast. So I'm really pleased to be with you today as we come together to recognise our fathers and dads in a unique way that will be personal to you. Father's Day is an opportunity to celebrate and remember our dads and all their qualities. We are very grateful to everyone who has made a contribution to our Father's Day Remembrance project by contributing 3 words which describe their dad. The results of these will be shared at the end of this broadcast, so please stay tuned until the very end, as I'm sure many of the sentiments expressed will be shared by you. We know that today will be particularly difficult for those who have lost their fathers during the pandemic, or for those people that are unable to see their fathers due to health vulnerabilities. Therefore, we hope that this tribute service from our beautiful crematorium in Vale Royal in Cheshire will provide you with comfort and joy at the same time. I'd also like to give a special thank you to our passionate and committed colleagues at Westerly Group, and also in collaboration with a number of very supportive partners who have worked tirelessly to produce today's service, whilst paying attention to exceptional care which permeates through everything that we do. I hope that you'll enjoy this service, and it provides you with an opportunity to remember the most special moments with your dad, as well as to reflect and celebrate everything that makes him your father. Mine would be best remembered for his endless ability to believe in me, helping and shaping the person that I've become. I'm delighted to deliver this opening address for this wonderful tribute service today, which I'm very sure you're going to enjoy. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is James Greeley from Premier Celebrants. Now, today is a special day when we celebrate our love and respect and say thank you to all of the wonderful fathers, father figures and male mentors, to appreciate their existence and often silent but impactful role they play in our lives. To those men who have touched the lives of you all, be it your own children, the children of others, your family, and those you have coached and mentored, thank you for being you. A good father is one of the most unsung, unpraised, unnoticed, and yet one of the most valuable assets in our society. We should actively celebrate our love for our fathers by way of words and actions. Whatever gratitude and love we have for them does not get received if we don't express them in the first place. Show your dad some love today, tomorrow, and every day. Give him a card. Take him out for dinner. Give him a hug. Share the joy with him and celebrate the special relationship you have together. Now, over the years in my role as a civil celebrant, I have shared the sense of loss and grief with so many families at the loss of a father. And I've also learned of the special relationship they all play in our lives. I've learned that daughters adore their fathers and search for that same loving personality in the man that they fall in love with, while sons are inspired by their fathers for their strength and their support that they receive in abundance from the fathers and father figures in their lives. And they would always aspire to become someone as wonderful and as humane as their fathers are. Even for grown-ups, fathers continue to be looked up to for wisdom and to advise what is in the best of interest. And likewise, that same respect and gratitude for the many stepfathers should not be overlooked. They too have been pivotal in upbringing children who are not their biological offsprings. And it is out of love and choice that they take the challenge and extra responsibilities attached to guiding and nurturing a child. So special tribute should be given to these wonderful men on Father's Day to thank them and express the love and appreciation for being so wonderful and exemplary in taking care of those children who are devoid of the love and affection of their biological father. Now, needless to say, a stepfather should be showered with an equal amount of regard and respect from children under their care and their guidance, not only on Father's Day, but on all the days of their lives. And for those children who spend time away from home, they should take time out to spend the day with their father and show their gratitude for their guidance, their love and patience all their lives. Father's Day is the perfect time to pamper fathers by spending the day the way he likes it the most. A card, a gift, a token of appreciation to express our love and respect towards our fathers. And last but not least, among several other ways to make the day that extra bit special, is to say, I love you, Dad. Likewise, Father's Day is also the perfect opportunity to say, I'm sorry, Dad. An opportunity to apologise for our actions and behaviour when we as children take all the love and affection of our parents for granted, hurt them with insensitivity, and yet the affection on their part still remains undiminished. And now that we realise how significant they are in our lives, an apology should work to heal the pain they felt, and then in turn we can be forgiven. There's no one quite like a dad. From the silly and tender to the gentle and strong, the fathers in our lives enrich our days beyond measure. So, this Father's Day, we're paying tribute to those men who do it all. The ones that can light up a child's smile, fill their hearts with love, and create adventures to remember. And so, to that end, I would like to conclude with a poem, and the poem is titled, What Makes a Dad? God took strength of a mountain, the majesty of a tree, the warmth of a summer sun, the calm of a quiet sea, the generous soul of nature, the comforting arm of night, the wisdom of the ages, and the power of eagle's flight, the joy of a morning in spring, the faith of a mustard seed, the patience of eternity, the depth of a family need. Then God combined these qualities when there was nothing more to add. His masterpiece complete, and so he called it Dad. Happy Father's Day.
Before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And Well, I'll read a story to you. Only difference is this one is true. The time has gone. I folded your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. Time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, yes, and breathe the last word. You can feel my hand on your arm. I will be the last one, so I'll leave a light on. Let there be no darkness in your heart. But I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away.
Goodbye, Dad. It's never the right time to say goodbye. I will miss you, Dad, and here is why. You taught me so much to show no fear, to always have fun and face the day with cheer. You were always so able, so fast and so strong. In your little girl's eyes, you could do no wrong. You would always listen and you never pried. You were the arms around me when I cried. You never looked for praises and you were never one to boast. You were always there for those you loved the most. You worked so hard and those strong working hands led me through life and helped me understand that life can be hard and tough and sad, but through it all I had my dad. And because of you, I understood that life was actually pretty good. I believe in you and will follow your path, and when things go wrong, I'll look back and laugh. I hope you can hear me, so I can let you know that you were and will forever be my superhero. So yes, today I'm full of sorrow, but I will smile a little more with each tomorrow. So please, Dad, go, be at rest, and know to me you were always the best.
Father's Day can evoke many feelings. For those who still have their father or a father figure in their lives, it can be a day of celebration and an excuse to get family and loved ones together. For others, it's an opportunity to complain about Hallmark commercialism or to wade through the sentimental poems and pictures of Wellington boots, garden spades and cricketers for a card that feels a little bit more them. Then there's another kind of Father's Day. The one that reminds you of what you never had, or, for many of you watching this, what you have lost. Your dad, or even a child that made you a father yourself. When talking to friends about the reality, or even the prospect of a Father's Day without the very person that you're celebrating, there were many sentiments that stuck out. That biology isn't everything. A father figure in any form, someone that offers help and support, or just a good joke, is someone worth celebrating. That Father's Day is just another day in many ways. We miss the people we have lost every day of the year. But that seeing window displays, roads of cards or adverts can stop you in your tracks. That those of us who have a father figure in our lives need to celebrate with them in person where we can. Tell them what they mean to us and let go of any disagreements where it's possible. Tell your dad you love him, even if it's not your or their usual style. Do this on any day you can, but Father's Day offers a really good excuse. The following are the very honest words of a friend of mine, which she's kindly given me permission to share. On Father's Day now, I have mixed feelings. I dread it because I miss Dad, but I look forward to it too, as I want to remember and celebrate him. Also, having my own child, Father's Day is still special, as I want my son to show his love for his dad and his granddad. So a lot of mixed feelings. My dad was ill and died within 3 weeks. So we all still feel very traumatized, annoyed, angry, and in shock that something so important can be taken from us so suddenly. I never had time to prepare myself for him not being here. So for me, Father's Day, and every day, if I'm honest, is a constant battle between wanting to remember Dad and wanting to avoid thinking about it at all. On Father's Day, I like to talk about my dad. Funny things he did, or what he'd be saying about us all now. I also talk to Dad a lot as if he's listening and still here, asking him for help and advice. I feel like he was snatched from us and gone in a puff of smoke, as if he was never here. Father's Day is special for remembering, but remembering is so upsetting sometimes. It's a day I look forward to and dread in equal measures. I look forward to a day when hopefully there are more happy feelings than sad. This Father's Day, be kind to yourselves. Perhaps have a chat with him in quiet moments, or hug your own kids just a little tighter. Share memories of your loved one with those who knew them and those who didn't. The telling and hearing of stories cements people in our memories, and we remember them for longer when we do. Whether it's endless dad jokes, a penchant for bow ties, the sound of clattering in the shed, or all the things they taught you. And be sure to remember, they live on in you, on Father's Day and every day. I'd like to welcome Amanda Carr with a poem for us.
As we look back over time, we find ourselves wondering, did we remember to thank you enough for all that you had done for us, for all the times you were by our sides to help and support us, to celebrate our successes, to understand our problems and accept our defeats, or for teaching us by example the value of hard work, good judgment, courage and integrity? We wonder if we thanked you for the sacrifices you made to let us have the very best, and for the simple things like laughter, smiles and times we shared. If we have forgotten to show our gratitude enough for all the things you did, we're thanking you now. And we are hoping you knew all along how much you meant to us.
Every generation blames the one before, and all of their frustrations come beating on your door. I know that I'm a prisoner to all my father held so dear. I know that I'm a hostage to all his hopes and fears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. Oh, crumpled bits of paper filled with imperfect thoughts, still to conversations. I'm afraid that's all we've got. You say you just don't see it. He says it's perfect sense. You just can't get agreement in this present tense. We all talk a different language, talking in defense. Say it loud. Say it loud. Oh, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. Oh, when we die. We don't see eye to eye. Between the present and the past, we only sacrifice the future. It's the bitterness that lasts. So don't yield to the fortunes you sometimes see as fate. It may have a new perspective on a different day. And if you don't give up and don't give in, you may just be okay. So say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can father passed away. I didn't get to tell him all the things I had to say. I think I caught his spirit later that same year. I'm sure I heard his echo in my baby's newborn tears. I just wish I could have told him in the living years. So say it, say it, say it loud. Say it clear. Oh, say it clear. You can hear the sound as well as you hear. It's too late. It's too late when we die. It's too late when we die. We don't see eye to eye. Hey, so say it, say it, say it loud. Say it loud. Say it clear. Come on, say it clear. Don't give up. Don't give in. And don't look back till it's too late.
This is a poem I wrote called Memories of Dad. In lots of things I'll ever do, I'll owe a big thanks to you. From DIY to gardening to raising children too. My dad inspired me greatly, though at times I might have made him shout. He always wanted the best for me, of his love there was no doubt. He thought that he was funny, his jokes received a groan, so I chose not to adopt his humour, but in other ways he helped me learn and grow. You should have seen his dance moves. I didn't have to turn away when he was dancing with my little niece, trying to perform ballet. Often it's the little things that make up memories. You might be gone, but these little things, these memories will stay. I'd now like to introduce Westerly Ambassador Alan Jose.
Good morning, everyone, and all those who joined us for our webcast streamed from the Vale Royal Crematorium near Northwich in Cheshire for this very special Father's Day tribute. I thank everyone who's taken part in this service, with special thanks to James Greeley and to Louise Smith for their participation and for giving an opportunity during these still difficult times for so many families from all across England, Wales and Scotland to remember especially their loved ones who have died, and to honour the memory of so many fathers who have such a special place in their hearts. The pandemic has seen restrictions on the number of people who can attend funeral services, and this has been so difficult for many families. And although we now feel that perhaps the end of restrictions is finally in sight, we at Westerly recognise the importance for the bereaved to have an opportunity to remember their loved ones, especially on poignant days throughout the year, which is why we've organised special services at Christmas, on Mother's Day, and again today on Father's Day. I hope that you found some comfort but also some joy in today's service, and it gave you an alternative opportunity to remember your father on this special day. As we come out of the lockdown, we very much look forward to welcoming you all back to our beautiful grounds, and I thank you for joining us today. Thank you very much.